if there's anybody, okay, hold on. Okay, if anybody tries to join, he's going to mute anybody from the public while we are in executive session. So I'm taking attendance formally now for the meeting. I've got me, we've got John, we have Russell, we have Mary, we have Rick, we have Ken, Skip. Welcome, David, our new ex officio member, and congratulations on your appointment as first selectman for Lyme. We have Stephanie Gould. BJ Birnblum is absent, and Alan Shinus is present, and Tim Griswold is absent. Okay. So I would like to know if there are any members of the public on board, John?
There's not.
There's not, okay. So I am going to ask that we table regular order of business and go immediately into an executive session. And John, if anybody jumps on from the public, just mute them. And okay. And we will return to people we have. And we are recording. The Lyme Senior Center Building Committee has just voted to approve a final draft of a contract with Point One Architects to recommend to the towns of Lyme and Old Lyme for approval. The vote was this by roll call. John Kiker, yes. Russell Leonard, yes. Mary Stone, yes. Rick Goulding, yes. Ken Biega is not, he's abstained. I'm going to put him in as abstained. Skip Beebe, Arthur Skip Beebe, yes. Alan Shinus, yes. Absent from voting were BJ Birnblum and Ken Biega. So the motion was carried, and we will send this draft to the two towns. Right. So now we're going to reconvene as well to go to regular business. I want to thank this committee during the executive session for their thoughtfulness and their questions, and let's move on. You now have minutes to approve from our meeting in May. Okay, on the agenda, I had the April meeting, but I sent you the May meeting, which was actually our last meeting. Okay, so if you take a look at the minutes, let me know if there's anything that needs to be added or corrected. If not, I entertain a motion for approval.
Motion to approve.
Okay, second.
Skip raised his hand. He's on mute.
Okay, Skip, come
Yep.
off mute. Okay, okay, okay. Any discussion, any further, anything on here that, anything that you see that needs to be corrected? Okay, all those in favor of accepting the minutes as presented, please signify by saying aye.
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 Aye, 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 aye.
Aye.
Love the eyes on Zoom. Okay. Are there any objections or nay votes? Okay, unanimous approval. Thank you. Motion carried. All right, let's go on to next item. We have no communications from anybody. Under old business, the next plan for the future, there are a couple of small updates. One is that our field trip that we planned with East Lyme Senior Center is Monday, the 18th at 11 o'clock. Those of you who volunteered to actually do this, and you know who you are, I think at this one point it was Mary, Skip, myself. Is there anybody else who would like to participate? We don't want to overwhelm them with people. I think, okay, Skip, are you going to be able to do this Monday? All right.
No, I think it's on the calendar.
Okay, Mary, you still on board with this?
Yeah,
Good. Kathy Wilson is the director. She's expecting us at 11 o'clock. She's really excited about meeting us. And also, Point One, I told them that they're invited to come to any field trips, but we're not paying them to come. Okay, so But they are going to be there as well. Somebody from Point One will be there with us. So I will see you there, and maybe we can carpool. Well, we can talk. The three of us can talk, okay, before Monday to see if that's something. And you know where to go. You know where it is, Mary?
Yeah, it's off exit 73, right?
Right, it's where,
On Society Road,
yes,
near Lily B. Haynes, and it's in the same
Yeah.
building as the library.
it's the library. Yep.
Okay.
it is, yeah. And Skip, I'll talk to you. Okay, all right, we're good. Okay, moving on. The other thing that was basically on other old business. We had already scheduled it. I just wanted to remind you of it. And is there anything under other old business that you'd like to bring up? All right, moving on to new business. I don't have anything other than other new business to tell you that I sent you links to the video that we made for the center. It is on the Old Lyme Town website under on their YouTube channel, under the community meetings section. We are pretty excited about that. Has anybody had a chance to take a look at it yet?
Oh yeah, I watched it twice. It's very nice.
It's really good. It actually was almost 12 minutes long in the rough cut, and he got it down. We told him nobody will look at an infomercial about anything that's more than 5 minutes. So he was able to edit it. He's also still going to add a couple of like maybe one more slide to this, which will have our logo and contact information, because I did hear from some board members that needed to be added. But it was first presented last Thursday at the concert to help engage our kitchen manager so that she can try to recruit more people to come for the congregate lunches. And now we want to get it out there to anybody and everybody and use it as a tool, not only for recruitment, but for this project. So if you haven't had a chance to look at it, I would encourage you to do that. It's on Google Drive as well, but people were having a little bit of trouble, some people opening it on Google Drive. So I asked for the YouTube channel inclusion, which seems to be easier for people to look at. Okay. John, is there a possibility you can add it to the Lyme website?
Yes, I can do that.
Okay.
As long as our first selectman is okay with that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I know Old Lyme couldn't do it on their website because they don't embed videos, but that's why they put it on their YouTube channel.
Yeah, I think it's pretty easy to do the YouTube thing.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's all I had under other new business, except I am going to schedule another field trip. And it was suggested that maybe we try to go to some place that's sort of comparable geographically and represents a town that kind of looks like ours, our two towns a little bit more, and population size and demographically. So I'm going to contact Madison to see, and outside of the normal possible centers that contribute members to us. Madison seemed to float to the top as the one that could be interesting to go to. Mike Ott, who is the civil engineer, who's actually started working on the schematic design already, actually helped to build the Madison Senior Center. And he told me when I met with him, when they were at the center, to contact a certain person. And I'm going to try to get Mike to actually give us the tour when we do that. So think about whether or not you'd like to take a field trip to Madison. I'd like to do it before September. So let me know. Okay. Okay. And then the other field trip could possibly be to either Colchester or Montville. Okay. But both of those centers actually work with our center, but also Colchester is going through a very similar process that we're going through for renovation right now. So, okay. Okay, any other new business? We don't have any public to comment? Yay, okay. Our next meeting date is August 10th, 5 p.m. I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Mary, second. Can I have a second?
Second.
Hey, John. Okay. We're adjourned. We don't really have to vote on adjournment. I learned that the other day too. So, unless of course you want to stick around, you know, tell me now. All right, time to go have dinner. Good to see
Excellent.
everybody. Okay, our next meeting in August will be at the center unless there's some huge surge with COVID taking place that we need to think about, okay? Have dinner, have a good night. We're done.